Hi, and welcome to my channel at Bunny Hollow Crafts. Look what we have today. Yes, it is definitely wedding week. This is very similar to the Halloween flip book. One of my friends made a suggestion that I take a picture every day. I will never regret it. And when I thought about that, I thought, you know what? Let's just use the Halloween flip book and just turn it up a notch. So this is very simple. It took 3 pieces of 110-pound cardstock and 2 pieces of 65-pound cardstock. I'll walk you through it in just a minute. This is the paper pack, Jen Hadfield, homemade. It's really cute. It's got nice cut aparts. I'll just run through it really quickly. Get 2 sheets of everything. And the nice stripe and the florals. I love the birds. And there's the tag cut aparts, which I don't seem to use as much as the other ones. If I did, I'd probably cut off the tag part. There's the heart, the foil, leaves. It's kind of a craft cardstock that it's on. I like this stripe. This alphabet, I did not use this either. This one, I liked the foiling on that one. And here's the little cut aparts. I used a few of those. This blue piece of daisy, I like that a lot. It's a little big for what we're doing. This is very pretty, didn't use it. Let's see, there's another one, didn't use, but I like it. I like these birds. I would probably use that on something. I didn't use them in this. I did use this. Another very florally green. Another thing way too big. And that's it for the paper pack. But lots of fun. I really do like it. And now let's walk through the wedding week. I'm a documenter, so documenting's what I do. So these are the pictures that I put on Facebook that day that my friend said, make sure you take pictures every day. So I decided, you know what, just do the flip book and ramp it up a little bit. So that's what I did. So this is my daughter, this is me, and these are those Texas sheet cake bites. This is the Pioneer Woman's sheet cake recipe, and I just did it in a little muffin tin pan. Very easy. Okay, this is just a flip up. This was a mistake actually, but I fixed it. I had made this to be the front page, and I didn't like being able to see the pictures when I did that. I just thought it looked nicer if it was clean like that. So I added this little tip in, and I'm glad I did, because then it gave me room. If you can see, this is a pocket that I put on there. It'll open big and wide, held with a magnet. And in that I'm going to stuff receipts, the lists of this busy week, etc. So here are the pictures I put on. This is their invitation. These are 2 of the cut aparts. This is her as a baby coming home from the hospital with me, and this is their engagement photo. So I think this is a good idea, and again, it's very simple. So let me make sure I cover up what's inside because she can't see it. Okay, so this was Monday of this week, and under here is a wedding gift that we bought her. I don't want her to see it, but that'll be her something new. So I found this little image on Google Images and just put something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So my thought is this flips up, all right, and this one flips out. So between here and all the way backwards, you can see this will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday somehow, and then you also have the front of this for Thursday potentially. I don't know, but it'll work itself out as the week gets going. It's been another very busy day. This I've held out for Friday. This is will be the little rehearsal in the park, and then there's a dinner for just his parents, her parents, and the wedding couple. So just party of 6. So, but it should be a fun day nonetheless, and I'm really excited to get a new son. All right, so this will be Saturday, and this will be wedding day. So I made a waterfall, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's an 8th down there, and that's a 9th spot. So 8 times 2 is 16, and that extra spot, 17, 18 photos, plus here. So there it is. there it is. It took 2 sheets of 65-pound cardstock for the waterfall and 3 sheets of 110-pound cardstock for the overall trifold. It's held with a magnet, and I show you how to do that in the video. So let's get right to the tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. Hi guys, here's one of those 110 pounds, 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Score at 5 and at 6. That's going to give you an inch spine on one side or the other. This is a trifold. So there's at 5 and 6. On the second piece, you're going to fold and burnish these lines. This is going to be a nifty little trifold. It's not hard. It's very simple to make. An inch spine on either side is going to be just a little bit bigger than our Halloween flip book. And this one's going to have a little bit more to it, but still very simple to do. So fold and burnish all of those lines, and that'll give you your trifold. You can see how it's going to go together here. Sorry for the glare. But you're just going to glue these back to back, kind of however wide you want. You can, I counted squares, I got 6 inches, and I figured, you know what, that's about where I want it. Could have been a little wider, that's up to you, a little less, and I just drew a line wherever that was. Now here, I'm putting glue on this. Don't do that. Put glue on the paper that's on the mat, because you're going to cover all that with, yeah, don't put the glue here. It's going to get all over the mat. I'm chalking that up to wedding week, okay? So glue them together and then clean up the mess, because I know this is the second one I did like this. I didn't have to tell you that, but it's true. So wedding week. So yeah, so there is our trifold, just like that. Alrighty, pulling another piece of that heavyweight cardstock, and we're going to cut it in half at 5.5. And these are going to be flaps for that middle section. So pull out your scoreboard, and we're going to fold us up, or score us a 1/2 inch flap, 8.5 inches long, so score it at 8. You could score it at actual 1/2 inch, but that's too fussy over in that tight corner, so I don't ever do that, but it's just a 1/2 inch. So fold and burnish well. And then we're going to bring in our trifold and glue these top and bottom. When I did the first piece, it was a little confusing. There's so many bending lines there. I didn't want to cover a bending line. So I moved that out of the way to fold it and see where is actually my middle, and then just placed it down. White on white is sometimes hard to work on. And when I put the second one on, we're going to glue it at the bottom. I keep the top one close by because it helps me get these aligned straight. I want them nice and tight and aligned. So just get that one to the bottom and then push down, and here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right there. Okay, now we're going to grab another piece of paper. This is another 110 pound cardstock. Cut it in half at 5.5. And this one you're only going to need that one piece. This is going to be, we're going to score at 4.5 and 5. That's going to give us a 1/2 inch gusset with a 1/2 inch flap. So this will cover our waterfall underneath and give us room for all those pictures that I can't wait to put in the journal or in the little album. So we're going to glue this on that edge right there. I'm just folding it to make sure that it's all going to work out. And while the glare is terrible, I'm sorry about that. I need to get, I don't know what I need to get, but next week's not going to be such a crazy week, and I'll figure it out. So I just flattened it out. You can see my old great head. I got that hair colored today. That was great. But just line it up on the edge and fold it down. And folding it flat just makes it easier, and then you can fold it back again to get your gusset there. So there we go, just like that. Alrighty, pull back in your cutter, and these are your 65 pound pieces of cardstock. There's 2 of them. cut them in half at 5.5. That gives you 2. Turn them, stack them up, and cut those at 4.5. That gives you 4 equal pieces. We're going to do the same thing over here. Cut one piece at 5.5. Line them up together, cut them at 4.25. And that gives us 8 pieces to our waterfall. So we're going to score a 1/2 inch flap on all of them. Magic editing, I only have a couple left. But we're going to score all these and then I fold and burnish each one of those. And when I built this waterfall, I did it on a separate piece of paper and then put it in the book. I did not film that. If I did, it's gone. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to lay them out here where they would go. And yes, you saw that they're already in the book. Alrighty, I have covered my folio all in pink and I'm getting ready to put magnets on. So I wanted to show you how we're going to do that. You see how it's a little bit wonky there? This side is, folded in, whatever. You want to get it really perpendicular and straight. And hold it tightly. Get it all square. And then I'm just going to stick my magnets on about 1 inch in. And it really doesn't matter right at this minute to have it perfectly square because we're just going to put these magnets adhesive side down. Let me get my adhesive off. If that one's an X, I'm going to stick it right in there. I didn't get out enough. Let me grab my others. I'll put another X on the other side. Maybe it's a plus sign. Looks like an X to me. Okay, so just wherever, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to stick these on top. Where's my other little eye? Oh, I didn't get another eye yet. There's a little flower stuck on there. Oh, because it's got a magnet on it. I was saving the magnet. Okay, so why are you not going on top? You are not really an X. What is going on there? Let's just see what's going on. How about you? No. I think that one's marked wrong or something. There we go. All right, now we're going to hold it up. I want it to be very square. Can you see that? You want it very square on these. My fingers have glue all over them. Sorry. Very square right there. And it's easiest to stand it up, and that way it's got a firm foundation to stand on. I'm going to kind of hold that still, open that up, release the tapes. I don't know if you can see this, not really with my hand in the way, but I want to hold my book still. I'm just taking the tapes off. Peel that one off. I'm going to get this one off. Okay. All right, so they are free of adhesive. See, the adhesive is off. Easy for me to speak. And we're just going to make sure we're good and square. And push it down. Okay, that will help hold our book nice and strong. It's has no chipboard in it, and so it can still get a little wonky, and I may come back and just put some like on the sides. I've done that before, but this is going to be for my wedding week album or flip book. So yeah, so first thing I did was I went through and covered everything with pink, streamlined the process. And now the magnets, so now the next part. Okay, thank you for joining me. It's wedding week. I'm a little nuts, but this is going to document my memories, and I like that. Always, any questions, happy to answer them in the comments below. Appreciate every one of them. You guys have a great day, and God bless.